There'll be a more contested races in the run for the Kansas State House in this year's election.
About 50 candidates for the Kansas House and Senate are essentially guaranteed their seat because they're running unopposed. This is fewer than past election cycles. Today, Sean Logging takes a look at what that means. Sean?
Like Rachel, the deadline to file for this year's election was yesterday. That's giving us an idea of who will be on the ballot in August and November. And voters in more of the state legislative districts will have a choice of more than just one candidate. A down-ballot race drawing a more competitive field.
We've had so many uncontested races in the past is a reflection of low pay and the difficulty of doing the work in Topeka.
With a significant bump in pay for Kansas state lawmakers from $28,000 to nearly $58,000 next year, Dr. Neil Allen at Wichita State says that is one of the reasons drawing more people to run for Kansas House and Senate seats.
It's a good thing for both parties and all voters and Kansans in general that we have more contested races.
Democrats are also pushing to break the Republican supermajority. That gives Republicans an easier go with the votes to overturn governor vetoes and pass constitutional amendments.
You can't beat somebody with nobody. So having a candidate is the first step of winning back a seat.
Looking at the 2024 election, including filed third-party candidates, in the Kansas House, there are 41 seats uncontested in both the primary and general elections, 26 Republican candidates and 15 Democratic candidates. That's compared to 52 seats in 2022. In the Kansas Senate, 5 seats are uncontested. It was 6 in 2020.
The real action is going to be in Northeast Kansas, where the Democrats are gaining and Republicans are losing from their, kind of 50-50 position they had in Northeast Kansas a decade ago.
In some of these seats, there will only be a competitive primary, as the candidates filed for that district are all of the same party. And come November in this presidential election year, Dr. Allen says it will likely benefit Republicans more in South Central Kansas and Democrats in the northeast part of the state.